Hello, hello, hello. This is Cyborg,
and Bumblebee.
and we're going to be talking about,
Aquaman Issue number 2.
my gosh, we pretty much just get dropped off right back in from where issue 1 left off, and holy crap, man, this is interesting. After he jumped through the portal, what was it, Omega?
Yeah, the Omega symbol.
The Omega symbol portal, the first thing that we encounter is, I guess, reptiles?
He's in a sea of mud, and these reptile things come up to him and start attacking him.
They look weird. I'm gonna be honest, they look weird. And with his new power set, he literally threw mud in their eyes.
Yep, because he can control water, and water is technically in mud.
It's not a cheat, but that is funny. He like, you know what? I don't even need to fight you. Pocket sand, but in mud form.
Pretty much. He said, blind, blind, blind. And mud in the eyes, mud in the eyes.
Then he went to talk to, I guess, the leader of the group who went to go capture him because they wanted water, because their whole world on that side of the Omega portal does not have any. And they're looking for, well, they're not looking for the blue, but they're talking about the blue, which is a whole nother discussion. Oh my gosh.
Also, there's a prophecy, and supposedly this is said prophecy, someone coming through the portal and becoming their god.
We're going to just keep going with this because we first meet the queen of the reptiles.
I forget what they were calling her.
I don't know. I just know she wants to suck out the water out of everyone. And the only way she can get it is through their blood, apparently.
She wants the water that's in their blood. Therefore, she needs their blood. And apparently, she be taking baths in people's blood.
And that is disturbing. And yeah, that was disturbing. He made it work somehow. So then he, what did he do? Oh yeah, no, they captured him in these, what do they call them? Struggle vines or something like that? Where the more you struggle, the tighter their grip and the more blood they take out of you. And the first thing that came to mind when I seen that is Harry Potter and those accursed vines that don't like light. So I'm like, oh, maybe he needs to relax. And I'm like, no, that's a whole nother genre.
And he encounters Orion.
That's right, Orion, the first or one of the kings before him. I could be wrong.
Yeah, no,
I know it was a king before him, but I don't know if he was the first king.
He was a king of Atlantis prior to it sinking, from what I understand.
So he might be the first king, possibly. I will go deep into that on another episode because I have my theories about that after watching some shows and reading some books. But yeah, so we see him, and Aquaman, he don't even recognize the dude.
I believe
he has a long beard now. Like, he don't even look the same. But at the same time, I think that's the Omega version of Orion, not regular version.
Also, he mentioned that, like, she bleeds him out all the time, and I believe the character is supposed to be immortal, so that's why he's not like the other skeletons and bodies that we see there that have been drained of their blood.
That is correct.
So I believe he just
lives on and
she bleeds him out, takes him down, lets him recuperate, and then does it again. But
that is not a life to live.
He manages, under the guidance of Orion, Aquaman is able to use his new abilities to control the water that's in the blood, because there's a big pile of blood under them, and he's able to use the water, and that's how they escape.
Yeah,
the vines.
He sucked all the blood back into him and then burst everything up, which I found to be interesting because In another show that I'm pretty sure everyone knows, that is the equivalent of blood bending. Exactly what he did. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
All right. So then they race up to see the queen of the reptiles. She's wondering how they escape, and they're going having their back and forth little bits and here and there.
She's very interested in his blood because now she knows that he has all these powers, or she can sense that his blood is, I guess, powerful.
Yeah, and possibly he could be one of the holders of the blue.
Potentially, we will have to wait and see for confirmation. But they were talking about the blue in this issue. There was also the prophecy that Aquaman is fulfilling. And he takes out the lady. Yeah. He pretty much takes her out, and they're all, well, Orion and I forget, there was a lady next to him. I forget her name, but they pretty much bow to Aquaman and say, yeah, you're the new god.
Side note, the blue, it is kind of like a mystical force of some. If you know about, what's his name?
Swamp Thing.
He is the protector of the green. So the blue is basically all of water, and the green is plant life. Now there is the red, the black.
There's a whole bunch of colors.
There's a lot, and there are protectors. Some of them haven't been chosen yet, but from what we know, Aquaman is a contender right now. We don't know if he is, but it has been talked that he might be a contender, one of the holders.
When I was Googling about the blue, one of the things that I was reading said that it kind of works like the Speed Force, in a sense that like any aquatic being that has powers is able to tap into it.
Right.
I don't know if that's the case in this sense because, things change. Different writers say different things, and they haven't really set, the rules of what the blue are in this context, in this book.
Very true. Well,
but that should be interesting.
Because if it gives him like a boost in power, I'm not going to say he's going to be unstoppable, but he's definitely going to be more of a force to be reckoned with.
He's definitely getting a power upgrade a little bit here.
Yeah. And I still like the fact that he is able to use magic water. He needs to keep that.
We will see.
I know. This is pretty cool.
It is.
We'll see in the next few issues. We will keep you guys updated. Like, comment, share, and check out your local comic book stores. Please support them. They will support you and even give you some good comics to read. Very good suggestions. All right, guys. Peace out. This is Cyborg
and Bumblebee.
You guys have a good day.